What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, a big box good. The Apple MagSafe Battery Pack. It cost $100. I picked this up at Target. Let's do an unboxing and a quick review to find out if this is worth it for you. Now, just a couple of tips. Shopping for the MagSafe Battery Pack, it's expensive. It's $100. But to make sure the battery pack you buy is the correct option, or that it's compatible with your device and not just a portable power bank, which some options are, not necessarily magnetic or portable like the MagSafe Battery Pack. A couple of things you need to know. So first and foremost, the Apple MagSafe Battery Pack, it comes in one color only. It has all the products, features, and specifications on Target's website. But if we actually go to look at an alternative option, such as this Belkin, we also have a MyCharge power pad. This one actually at 10,000 milliamp hours for $80, it's $20 less, is a more powerful alternative. And last but not least, a just wireless 5,000 milliamp hour. This one at $34.99, probably what I would have gone for had I not bought the Apple MagSafe, or maybe had they not had this one in stock. But in order to make sure that it fits the iPhone, that it's MagSafe compatible, what you'll notice actually is a little section midway down the web page on the left-hand side. It says MagSafe compatible. So with the third-party alternative options, the ones that you can save money on and offer more power, actually, you'll notice that they say MagSafe compatible. So sometimes you'll notice these pictures to get an idea what the device looks like and how it operates. Doesn't tell the full story. Portable power banks have been around for years now. Not all of them support wireless charging, or some of them do, but maybe aren't magnetic and don't attach to the back of your phone. But luckily with this logo here, MagSafe compatible, we know it works just like the MagSafe Battery Pack does. And then last but most importantly, not least, one interesting feature is of course the MagSafe Battery Pack itself at $100. One color option, white, we'll talk about that. But you'll notice no MagSafe Battery Pack compatible logo. So kind of ironic that the OEM Apple MagSafe Battery Pack doesn't have that logo, but the third-party battery packs do. So if you want that battery pack, because Apple doesn't make the case anymore, you can see MagSafe compatible. Now, at first glance, at first impressions, having an additional device that needs charging is cumbersome sometimes. It might even seem redundant or counterintuitive, but actually with the MagSafe Battery Pack, what makes this such a unique proposition, aside from the fact that it charges your phone up to 90%, is the fact that while charging the MagSafe Battery Pack, if you own, say for example, AirPods, an Apple Watch, maybe even an additional iPhone with MagSafe, you can charge the MagSafe Battery Pack and one of those items that I just mentioned at the same time on top of it. Because as you'll notice here, the AirPods with their wireless charging case can actually sit right on top of the MagSafe Battery Pack, allowing you to charge the battery pack and one additional device with MagSafe at a time. In addition to how useful this battery pack is, you'll also realize how easy this is to carry with you. On the table, as you can see, is a laptop sleeve, and inside is our battery pack, which, as you can see, fits slim. It wasn't even noticeable. Now, one feature in particular that I appreciate is the fact that it's white. And what people fail actually to mention, comparing this to other MagSafe Battery Pack alternatives, or even discussing the MagSafe Battery Pack in general, is because it's white, because of the design, it shows the magnets where they're placed and where the charging location is placed. It actually makes it extremely simple to attach it to the back of a phone or set your AirPods on top. And last but most importantly, not least, is the ergonomics with the battery pack on the back of the iPhone using the camera. So it actually makes it easy to pick up, but as we can see here, not too big of a deal. I can record video, photo, and not have an issue. It does add a bit of heft and extra weight. It might even make the phone seem unbalanced, but I think it's easily correctable and is still a viable solution if you plan on using the phone to take pictures while using the battery pack. And even though I said last but not least, one thing I actually wanted to point out, maybe a faux pas with the battery pack, is that it's better attached where the Apple logo is, but at the bottom seems to swivel out. So keep this in mind using the phone in hand, taking pictures, consuming media, communicating with it, that it's less stable at the bottom of the battery pack and more stable at the top. So far, so good, hasn't been an issue, but just something that needs to be taken note of. Having a charged phone is extremely important. A couple of tips and tricks. So, tip one, inside use only. Charging the phone outside in the heat, it will not charge. Secondly, something to keep in mind, this does not fast charge the iPhone, just a simple 5-watt slow charge, though it will fast charge if it's plugged into a wall plug. So as someone who lives life on the go, when I bought this, I opened it and used it immediately. So let's do the unboxing now. When you unbox it for the first time, on top, of course, the battery pack is on top. And then at the bottom is, of course, just user manuals, warranty information, safety and handling instructions. It does have a 1-year warranty, just like all Apple products, but compared to third-party MagSafe battery pack alternatives, this does not come with a charging cable, and it is Lightning, so expect to either have to buy a Lightning cable or use the one that you have already. Which actually leads me to my final point. It's a Lightning port, not USB-C, which is what you'll find on other battery pack alternatives. What's advantageous actually not having USB-C and having Lightning instead is, of course, how easily it integrates into your charge flow. So like I said earlier, maybe you're charging the phone, you've got the AirPods, you've got the watch, which a lot of us do who own iPhones. Having the Lightning port is better than having USB-C. Anyways, guys, that has been a first impressions, a quick review. This is the Apple MagSafe Battery Pack. I picked it up at Target. Because I picked this up at Target, that makes this a big box good. What makes this a unique proposition compared to battery cases of yesteryear is, of course, the fact that it magnetically attaches, so you can have it on your phone if you want. But like I said, it might seem redundant having to charge a battery to attach it to your phone, but like I said, what makes this a unique proposition earlier is the fact that it's a charge pad at the same time. So you could, in theory, charge this and something on top of it at the same time, whether it be magnetic or not. As long as it has wireless charging, it should work. So the Apple AirPods, for example, an Apple Watch, or attach it to an additional iPhone, or attach it to your iPhone and charge both at the same time. So like I said, maybe a bit redundant, and at $100 it might seem counterintuitive, but actually it's pretty unique and works very well. It can quick charge, and also, even though it doesn't have as much power and costs more than some of the alternative options, where this excels past those alternatives is the fact it utilizes the Lightning connection port, which actually makes it easier to integrate into your charge cycle. Anyways, guys, for $100, it's worth it. Having battery on the go when your phone is dead is extremely important. It adds an element of safety also if you have a phone that's dead but need to use it. So with that being said, I think it's a pretty good idea. And even though there are good options, this one has its advantages. It's lightweight, it's an Apple OEM, so it comes with the 1-year warranty. That being said, you saw the quick review. This has been an overview. I hope you liked this video. I hope it helped you make a better, more informed decision purchasing this or maybe an alternative. My name is John. Thanks again so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell icon to get notified when I post to YouTube, and share this video with friends and family. My name is John. Thanks again so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video.